It's very easy for people to check out and forget all these things that have been taking place that are actually very good for Cardano and very good for ADA, because the loudest things in the space right now are making people absolutely tune out. When we look at things through a narrow lens, yes, ADA price down about 50% from those highs in December, along with everything else in the space. That's what happens when all the excitement gets sucked out. But the thing you want to see is, although there's been a pause in price, you don't want to see a pause in progress. And Cardano's done some pretty big things during this time. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So yes, when we're looking at ADA price, this time hasn't been fun. These dips are never fun to sit through. Yes, me personally, I am emotionally disconnected from my money. I frankly don't care where price is going in the short term, because I understand that these are long-term investments and we're looking at a long-term evolution in the blockchain space. Yes, it'd be great to take some profit, and you guys know I want to build a new house. That's obviously on the near-term horizon, hopefully. And I would like to see obviously us make some rallies in the near term and spark a little bit of that excitement. But you have to remember that because of the tariff news, because of economic uncertainty that's been caused by the last 4 years of inflation and overspending and all this crap, that's kind of where we're stuck, and that's the loudest stuff in the space. But we need to look at the things that are actually positive for crypto that have been taking place since December 3rd. First of all, outside of ADA, we have this embrace of US-based crypto from the new administration. While we haven't seen, a major push forward yet in terms of the crypto strategic reserves or stablecoin legislation or anything like that, what we have seen is the start of an SEC overhaul. All right, the SEC is backed out of all these crypto cases, which is a very exciting sign. They're finishing their conclusion, their settlement with Ripple surrounding the Ripple v SEC case. I mean, those are pretty big steps for this industry and embrace here in the US. And what comes following that is going to be some pretty big stuff. First of all, stablecoin legislation is, I think, already being pushed into Congress, which is a great sign. They're already discussing ways to accumulate for these crypto strategic reserves, which is a great sign. There are a lot of things that are actually working in our long-term favor. And yes, it's long-term favor. This isn't the pump, this kind of pump, right? This is long-term sustainability for the crypto market. Okay. Now, when we look at something like ADA in general, since December, we have made some major strides forward. First of all, Doom tournament, Cardano passing 1 million transactions per second with Hydra. That's a really big deal. That happened in this big bulk of price drop. We've had the multiple partnerships in Brazil. We have discussions about a partnership with Ripple, possible integration of RLUSD, development of a stablecoin with Hedera. All right. There are some, and I know I'm missing a bunch of these, but there have been some major significant steps forward for Cardano during this time that hasn't been reflected in price. And I know people have complained about this stuff for a long time. Oh, the partnerships, oh, the advancements, oh, stuff like that doesn't impact price. Yeah, I get it. When you are making those announcements, when those things are happening, when price is dropping and all the excitement has frankly been sucked out of the space, it's hard to move the needle because frankly, nobody cares. But where that does matter is when excitement resumes, when people are looking for what assets to get in, when you're making major partnership deals. I think during this time, we also forgot to mention that we're very close to Ouroboros Laos. Midnight is very close to launch as well. We have Bitcoin OS unveiling happening in May. I mean, these are big game-changing things that have been in development during this time that are actually very close to deployment, along with some of the other stuff that's already taken place. I mean, I would say that during this time from December to now, Cardano has been one of the most active blockchains in the entire crypto space. It's made some of the most steps forward. It's lined up some pretty big partnerships, some pretty big developments taking place that frankly people are sleeping on and will get lulled into complacency about. And I know I talk about being lulled into complacency a lot. It's because, guys, when we're in this box right here where frankly nothing is happening for over 2.5 months, I get it. All right. I absolutely get it. I remember this exact same thing taking place back here where it didn't seem like anything was going on for an even longer period of time, because that was all the way from middle of June into the start of November. All right. That's a long period. And then we got poppy. We started moving because excitement resumed. Okay. The loudest stuff in the space right now is frankly stuff that will shift over time. We will start to see more excitement. We will hear tariff noise cool down. We will get back into a place where we're accelerating towards quantitative easing, where interest rates are declining. I mean, this stuff is going to spark a lot of activity. It's going to, again, cause a lot of that capital that's on the sideline, like we talk about a lot, to start to re-enter the space. I mean, the signs are, the writing's already on the wall. Okay, we might be in the process of this transition already beginning, but that's where people need to have paid attention to some of these big things that are taking place. Because if you've made these major developments during a time where the market's boring, the market is going to receive it a lot better, and you have an even higher potential as time goes on. Now, understand that I'm not saying that, we're going to flip and ADA is going to get, one of those candles or something like that. That possibility always lies there, like we've talked about. But I think over time, as even more larger, more integrated partnerships come out with Cardano and with the use of Cardano, I mean, that stuff is going to make a big impact in price performance, but also in price sustainability. It's where, again, even though right now Cardano sits at what, the 9th or 10th largest asset, if this will load, there you go, sits at number 10, technically number 8 overall because I don't count stables. That's where it starts climbing the charts and cements itself even as a top 5 asset in the space because of the steps forward that it's made that people are sleeping on. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. Don't forget that these major things are taking place. Let me know if there's stuff that I've forgotten as well. But have a great day. Show your love below. I'll catch you guys. Oh, that's right. Spot ADA ETF filings. Even forgot about that. There's lots of stuff, guys. But have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.